Namaste. Kia ora. It is great to see you all. What an amazing crowd. What incredible energy we have here in this room. And we are in for a truly incredible, unforgettable night together tonight. Well, friends, tonight New Zealand makes history. For the first time in 40 years, an Indian Prime Minister stands on New Zealand soil. 40 years. That is far too long between visits from family.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin, can I just acknowledge Ngāti Whātua Rake for their outstanding hosting of Matariki yesterday. But more importantly, can I thank them for their very generous gift of land that established this great city and for their ongoing contributions to Auckland Tamaki Makaurau. Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute pleasure to welcome you all here today. Prime Minister, it is a very special honour to host you here in New Zealand. Your visit is truly historic, as it is the first by an Indian Prime Minister in 40 years. And it sends a very clear message. New Zealand and India are taking our relationship to the next level. And I'd like to thank you personally for the priority and for the energy that you have dedicated to this relationship and for the momentum that that has provided. It is fitting that your visit coincides with Matariki, the Māori New Year, which is, of course, a time to remember, to reflect and to look ahead. The same star cluster is known in Indian tradition as Kritika. Though called by different names, we share the same stars and we share the same hope for prosperity and renewal. When I visited India last year, Prime Minister Modi and I agreed that our countries should do more together. And since then, we have made significant progress and we've moved at real pace. We launched free trade negotiations led by our great ministers Goyal and Macleay, supported by negotiators from both countries. And consequently, in April, New Zealand and India signed a landmark free trade agreement. Today, I'm pleased to announce that Prime Minister Modi and I have agreed to elevate our relationship to a strategic partnership. And this is a significant step forward. In a world that is increasingly volatile and uncertain, strong partnerships are more important than ever before. And this provides a stronger platform for practical cooperation in prosperity, security, and people-to-people connections. It will deepen our links in trade, investment, education, technology, sport and tourism. And it will also enable closer cooperation on defence, maritime security and law enforcement. But most importantly, it means building a relationship that benefits both countries and delivers real results. Everyone here understands what it takes to build a strong partnership. And they take trust, it takes commitment, reliability, follow-through, and creating value together. And this holds equally true whether it be in both business or diplomacy. And under your leadership, Prime Minister Modi, India has become one of the world's fastest and largest growing economies. It is a major geopolitical player and an Indo-Pacific partner, known for its scale, its innovation, its ambition and its strategic influence. New Zealand is an open, trusted, innovative and globally connected place. We offer expertise in food production and education and technology, tourism, sustainability, and we have a strong record of practical cooperation and trusted partnership. Together, we can support job creation, we can expand trade, attract investment, and create new opportunities in both India and New Zealand, all with the goal of increasing the prosperity and security for our peoples. Now, no New Zealand-India gathering would be complete without highlighting one of our strongest people-to-people connections, and of course, that is sport. In fact, this year marks 100 years since the Indian Army hockey team toured New Zealand in 1926. And that tour attracted large crowds and introduced New Zealanders to a new style of play led by the legendary Diane Chand. We will mark that milestone through 100 years of unity through sport, a year-long program of sporting, community and cultural events across New Zealand in 2026. Now, cricket will always be a special connection, and New Zealanders know the passion India brings to the game. We have witnessed this passion in memorable contests such as Ajaz Patel taking 10 wickets in an innings in Mumbai, his birthplace. And Prime Minister, I don't know whether I told you or not, but I also experienced this passion firsthand while playing street cricket in Delhi with the children from Steers Foundation, which actually is a grassroots organisation that supports sports for underprivileged youth. My team included the great Indian Kapil Dev, and we were playing against the New Zealanders who included Ajaz Patel and Ross Taylor. You've met Ross already today, but he is undoubtedly one of our greatest players. He is a legendary captain. He was our highest run scorer upon retirement, and I have to tell you, he is a leader with exemplary values. During that match, I joked with him from behind the wicket as he was batting about the possibility of the great Ross Taylor being bowled out by a 13-year-old. Lo and behold, on the very next ball, he was bowled out by an 11-year-old Indian bowling at 110 kilometres an hour. And the younger player, of course, was ecstatic. Ross obviously responded with very good humour, but it just once again demonstrated to me the passion that defines our rivalry in cricket. And that is why our Sports Joint Action Plan we have agreed upon this morning is so important, because it will strengthen our connections in coaching, in youth sport, women's and girls' sports, high-performance sports, science, technology, tourism and business. And it transforms our shared passion into a much deeper cooperation. Now, people are at the heart of all of this relationship, and Indian New Zealanders have been and continue to be absolutely critical to New Zealand's success. Their impact is felt throughout New Zealand, in business, education, health, technology, culture, sport and community life. And through their energy, through their enterprise and through their strong family connections, Kiwi Indians help New Zealand understand India and India understand New Zealand. And this is evident every day in the families, the students, the visitors, the entrepreneurs and the athletes who bring our countries closer together. This is the foundation for a relationship that will last. Prime Minister Modi, today we celebrate how far this relationship has come and where we take it to next. When I visited India last year, you said our countries were ready to step up and build a winning partnership. Your words resonated very strongly with us. And since then, New Zealand and India have concluded the FTA, and today we announce a strategic partnership as the next foundation, the next stage of our relationship. And we will build on this foundation with trust, ambition, teamwork and action. So, Prime Minister Modi, can I say thank you once again for your leadership, for your personal commitment to this relationship. And today we can confidently say that New Zealand and India are a winning partnership. And I look forward to working with you, my friend, and with everyone here in this room to further strengthen this partnership in the years ahead. Dhanyavad. Thank you very much.